Violet here, and today we have a very special couple of decks, I think, to review. So Holly, the maker of the spread deck, has kindly sent me a package, and I'm so excited to open it. I'm going to unbox it for you here on camera, and I have a P.O. box now. I know that some of you were asking for a P.O. box at one point. I have one now. And you can see it. I actually wrote it at the top of my throne. So that is something available now. And Holly so kindly sent me my first package to the P.O. box. And I'm so excited to look at these decks. I'm going to put all of the information about, Holly's work and these decks down below. I believe there's also a Kickstarter for a future version of this called the Lightwork spread deck. So I know some of you would be interested in that, so I'm going to put that down below as well, and let's see what we have. This is so special. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so much in here. Whoa, look at that. Okay, let me make sure I get it all out first. Oh, what? Look at this note with a wax seal. Okay. All right, do I have everything out? That was so special. Okay, we shall open the letter first. Oh, I hate to break the seal though. Is there a way to do it where you're just like, okay, there we go. Oh, it's like you break the seal or you tear the paper. No, I've kept it intact. Okay, so I opened it, and basically this note is giving me some incredible ideas about how to use this deck, but I'm going to look at it to begin with because this is my first introduction to it at all, and I'm so intrigued because you all know how much I love making spreads and actually make a special spread for every, full moon, new moon, Sabbath, and this is just so exciting to me. So here is Holly's info, and I will also leave it down below. And what do we have here? Look at this gorgeous pin. Wow. And it comes on this beautiful cloth. We should probably spread out this cloth, right? And use it. Oh, I love this pin. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Isn't this a gorgeous cloth? Like, it's got snakes entwining. It's so beautiful. But look at how, I don't know, the cloth behind me, the cloth here, should this be my new cloth? What do you all think? Should we use it for streaming? Okay, cool. So let's take a look. We have two decks to open. We have our beautiful card holder as well. That is so useful. I love that. Let's see what we have. This was just such wonderful packaging too, I just have to say. The Spread Deck 2nd edition 2024. All right, I wish I had known about the 1st edition because this seems like something I would have been using this like all along. Shadow Work edition. Okay, amazing. Let's get it open. Okay, I have them both open, so let's look at the Spread Deck first. Ooh, look at the wand on the side here, and it cups, oh, and the sword and the pentacle. Perfect. Okay, so, oh, wow. Oh, nice. This is some ideas with how to use it, making tarot reading less difficult. Oh, this is so fabulous. Okay, so these have instructions. All right, so it looks like on the backs we have the spread deck, the title, and then on the fronts we have different positions and different themes and focuses for tarot spreads or oracle cards. You could totally use this with oracle cards. So we've got past, present, future. We've got want, need, cause and effect. We have hopes, fears, lie. Ooh, interesting. Oh wait, you're not seeing all of them. Focus, vision, lesson. We have reward, truth, goal, advice, reason, help, general, main obstacle, challenge. Oh my gosh, I can see this working really well. So I like, a lot of you here who've seen my like spreads that I design for each special occasion, I really like, making them look like a picture. But I think having something already set that kind of creates the and this is the specific focus for each card could also really help to tell the story in a more like detailed way. So I love that. And I can imagine using these, like making really big spreads as well. Decision, intuition, influence, attitude. Ooh. Important, current, strengths, solutions, surprise. So I feel like this deck has a lot of like the classic, like the stuff that you would see, in a lot of the classic spreads, and then some that are like just really get your mind working, like, oh, I could totally like read on this, or look into this a bit more in depth, or like maybe pull it. You could even use this as a draw and be like, all right, what do I guess I didn't shuffle it yet. Let me shuffle it. Oh, that's so good. That's such smooth shuffling. You'd be like, okay, I want to pull on something physical. Oh, I haven't really thought about like perhaps my physical health. I haven't thought about that in a while. Or like, oh, I've been thinking about this idea in mind, and now how can I bring this into the physical? What are some of the first like steps, practical, real life, literally making something happen steps I could take? Like you could think of this in different ways. Wow, that's so cool. Emotional, spiritual, reflect, passion. They might be in a different order now, of course. My perspective, others' perspective, withdrawal, ideas, money and finances, family, blockage. Ooh, a family member's opinion. I don't want to pull that. I don't want to know. Sacrifice, friends, foundation, a friend's opinion, partnership, legal issue outcome, relationships, reason, betrayal, love and romance, inspiration, change, romantic connection, specific outcome, conflict, fertility, health and wellness, hidden potential. I love questions like that. Your task, overall outcome, outsider's view, my daily card, aww, my weekly card, hey, responsibilities, accomplishment, problem, action needed, considerations, advice from spirit, issue, unseen influences, what I need to know, plan, what I know, pattern, what I want to know. This is so cool. Yeah, so I can imagine too, like some of those, like where it was like the daily card, the weekly card, I can imagine, having those placeholders like on your desk, on your altar, and like coming to it, oh yes, let me pull that, and like setting it. It's nice because it makes it very clear. Like sometimes if I'm pulling for myself, I'll like ask things in my head and then pull it and then be like, I didn't say that out loud. Like maybe it's talking about this other thing. You know what I mean? Whereas like really looking at this specific card and this specific prompt, how can those go together? And like almost like having that very specific restriction on it can open up so many possibilities, versus when I sort of like, make things kind of loosey-goosey and sort of, unsure, which is interesting too, right? Like if you pull a lot of cards, you just see their relationships to each other, but it takes a lot to get to that point. So I can see this being really, really, really useful for beginner readers and advanced readers and people creating spreads and stuff like that, of course. But yeah, especially like making it feel a bit more doable at the beginning. This is such a cool idea. I'm really curious about the Shadow Work edition because I know there's a Light Work edition coming soon. And again, we'll have the Kickstarter for that down below. Okay, let's pull it out. But I guess I'm wondering if this is like specific for spreads on shadow work. Let's see. The shadow work addiction. Why do I keep saying addiction? Because I guess that would be a shadow work thing. That would be something to pull on. The shadow work addition. Upsetting news. Inner child. Root cause. Yes, that is so useful. Cycles. Yes. Underlying cause. Barriers. Fear. Healing. Indecision. Reasons. Repressed emotions. Gentle influence. Judgments. Need help in this area. Inner strengths. Inner weaknesses. Hidden within. What I accept about myself. Why did this happen? Your path. Your uniqueness. Courage. Achievements. Personal power. Something holding you back. Nurturing growth. Reason for anxiety. Tough love. Overall result. Your battle. Your will. Wounds. Past lives. Tough emotions. Issues to overcome. Overcoming fear. This is how you heal. Dive deep into the soul. I'm noticing too, it's saying the same thing up top here too. So you could, oh wow, and it has those as well. I don't know why I didn't notice this. Look at this. If you like pull a card, say, oh wow, self-empowerment, and we have death. Hey, maybe someone needs to hear. It might be empowering to just say no, to cut it off, to end it, right? But look at this. If you have this set and then you put this on it, you can have it above still telling you what it is. Brilliant. That is so smart. That's so smart. How did it take me that long to notice? I would have probably noticed right away, like as soon as I pulled the first card and like put it on one of those, but yeah. All right, self-worth, inner battle, power struggles, your deep knowledge, seemingly impossible issue, your deep intuition, powers that be, outer help, past self, who are you becoming, what needs maintaining, a light-hearted memory. That's nice, kind of softening something. The way I feel, what I must face, leave this behind. Your soul journey, destination, direction, balance, knowledge, destruction, major transformation and minor transformation, major fear, minor issue, massive change, minor fear. There it is. I was like, surely there's a minor fear too. Minor issue. Like, there we go. Let this go. The ego, self-acceptance, old thought patterns, emotional space, empowerment, growth, your true self. What are you avoiding? A new chapter, your new reality. Overcome this. Trust issues. Oh, what? And make your own. Or you could use this as like a blank, like a placeholder, or like maybe one of these, you pull like 3 cards for it. Like, all right, I'm going to have 3 cards for trust issues here. Bam, bam, bam. This is so cool. Hey, I could see this being really useful too, like when people ask for a general read, like they don't really have anything specific in mind, but they want to know if there's something they need to hear, and maybe like using this to kind of set that direction. Like I'm thinking I'm going to have these decks just like sitting here ready to go as I'm streaming and giving readings. That's how, if anyone's like new here, that's how I like typically work. And if someone asks for a general read, maybe I'll pull one of these out and be like, okay, so what should we focus on? And then let's pull a card on that. So this is so cool. Wow. Holly, thank you so much. If you are watching this, thank you for the beautiful box that you sent. And it's such a joy to go through this and to like be thinking of ideas like, oh, this is how we could use it. You know what I mean? So this is so fabulous. Thank you so, so much. You all, again, I'm going to leave the info in the description down below. Let us know what you think in the comments. And I can't wait to use these. Oh, and also let me know, like, should I use this cloth too? Do you like it? Have a new look? All right. Thank you all so much. I'll see you next time.